Angry Columbus homeowners are calling on the city to do a better job when it comes to making sure property owners are not violating city codes. They argue in the time it takes for the city and the courts to fix the problem, their lives suffer. Tonight, 10 TV's Kevin Landers is taking action.
They wake us up every morning starting at 6 a.m. The dump trucks park right here behind my house or my garage. They run for up to 45, 55 minutes every morning.
They're mad as hell.
It's an invasion of people's property rights.
On Marsdale Avenue.
I would like for the mayor of Columbus to take a half hour, come out and visit with us. Let us show him what is actually going on.
These southwestern Columbus neighbors
They've taken the peace and the enjoyment of my home from me.
are upset with the noise and the cars at Brecks Paving.
You don't feel the city is looking out for your rights?
No.
Half the company sits on Frank Road, the other on Marsdale Avenue. The owner has petitioned to rezone his Marsdale property from residential rural to commercial, but that hasn't been approved yet, and the business says it's trying to be a good neighbor. Quote, Brecks is committed to take all reasonable measures to reduce the noise impact, which includes building a wood privacy fence. While those changes won't completely eliminate noise, they will reduce the noise currently coming from the Frank Road property due to the permitted use.
My house vibrates like this every morning about 20 after 6 when they start all these dump trucks back here.
The city of Columbus filed a code violation against the company in April and gave them 20 days to stop. The company filed a variance to allow outdoor storage. While that's under city review, the company is allowed to operate without city interference. Homeowners say that's unfair.
With the windows closed, you can't hear your television. I mean, you cannot coexist with this.
We took the neighborhood concerns to the city's building and zoning services.
When we write violations, unless it's a life safety issue, we do not have the ability to tell somebody, to force them to not be doing their activity.
That power rests with the environmental court, which can take months to hear a case.
You feel like the city is bending over backwards to allow this business to operate, but not looking at the other side in terms of what the quality of life is for residents who have to live next door to it.
Exactly.
I understand that the residents are definitely bearing the brunt. And throughout the city, whenever we have code violations, the residents that are around the neighbors do bear the brunt until either the individual complies or we do take them to court.
Those neighbors aren't the only ones upset with the city regarding problem properties. 12 miles to the north sits this property on Hannah Drive. The owner has over 100 complaints dating back to 2020 from neighbors complaining to the city about the owner running a car repair business in his driveway.
The city says it filed a code violation in 2020, took the homeowner to court, and the case was closed in 2022. A year later, the complaints continued, year after year after year.
We want to work with people and be more of a partnership. He showed he didn't care about that and has begun working on cars again. And so at the beginning of this year, we reissued him violations.
The homeowner did not want to be interviewed. He told us he's done nothing wrong.
Too much noise.
Back on Marsdale Avenue.
It's a residential property and they shouldn't be using it as a parking lot.
Neighbors say something needs to change the way Columbus enforces zoning codes. They argue their property values depend on it.
I can't enjoy my own home.
Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.
Well, after weeks of trying to resolve the dispute on Marsdale Avenue, 10 TV was told council member Otto Batty, who represents that part of the city, went out to the site. His staff says he has asked the city attorney's office to investigate if the owner is in violation of city code.